Today we've got a flight review on the Eflite Havoc 80mm. This bird's been discontinued, however I found one pre-owned and decided to scoop it up and give you my opinion. So if you found one pre-owned or maybe an old sock, you know, you have a little bit of information on this bird. This is 80mm. It's got the older 2000 kV motor in it. However, it is a 12 blade setup, bright green paint scheme. So up in the sky, not having any lights or anything. You know, this one's pretty stripped down as far as scale, but you know, that's going to make the aerobatics and the wing loading lower, and it's going to make it perform overall better, making this bird lighter. However, the green paint does stand up and shows out really good on a you know, low lit day, or you know, if you're flying it on a cloudy day. This has got retractable landing gear. It's also got trailing link suspension, so it's really nice suspension. Show you the equipment we're using today. We've got the Spectrum 6S 5050C Smart Battery Gen 1. This is the bind and fly version, so it's got the factory tuned gyro AR636, and then we're going to be using our KCRC performance analyzer. So let's take this bird up, put it through some maneuvers, and we'll do a post-flight review. Taking off. Pull it back. I'm gonna go to high rate on the elevator. Just a little bit. Gonna do a pass here. Easy pass. Go up. Bring it over the top. And this bird likes to fly fast. I'm gonna bring it back again. When you come out like a dive, the thing just takes off even with no throttle. Bring it around. I'll bring it towards us and then go out to the left. Go ahead and do a roll on it. Bring it back this way again. It's an easy pass and go towards the field. I'm gonna do a heat check right here. I'm gonna put a power into it and I'm gonna go towards the field. And then we'll bring it back this way. I'll power off and just cruise down by the runway. So now we're gonna go over towards the middle. I'm gonna do a loop. See what kind of vertical we got on this thing. So good vertical. Flying bird for a second. Push it up. Bring it back. I'm gonna go power off down the runway right here. So it's completely power off. Still power off. Still power off. This way. And do a half Cuban. Thing loves to climb and fly fast. It's very dynamic.
Time remaining 1 minute.
Stable. Do a gear check. Got 3 in the green. And also it's very dynamic. I just like to fly fast. Bring it around. We're gonna put the flaps in. Landing. About 30% throttle, let the nose come down through the turn. Now I'm about 20% throttle. Power off because we got plenty of speed.
that's what I really like about this plane. I came in fast, but I went to high rate to turn it around. It's got awesome ground handling. It's got a wide stance and just handles the ground really well. So if you need to spin it around, or you know, as far as when we took off, it tracked really straight on the center line. I had to correct it a little bit here and there, but it handles really well.
Now that we got the Havoc back on the ground, let's do a final review. First, for the motor setup in this thing and it being lightweight, it's got plenty of speed. The vertical is really nice. And also when you're coming out of maneuvers, it doesn't slow down. This bird likes to fly fast. However, you see when we did a couple of passes across the runway, it can cruise with no problem. We had a 4-minute flight time and we came down with about 25 seconds left to go. So we were 3 minutes and 35 seconds on the throttle. Let's take a look at what we got on the battery. And you've got 45% left, 385. So we could have done a little bit more maneuvers or flying around, and we definitely had several go-arounds available. So 385, 384 to sell, 45%. The advantages of this bird, as I mentioned, not a lot of scale on it, however, definitely helps out on the performance. The ground handling is awesome. You see when we took off, it didn't veer much, so I just did little corrections to keep it on the center line. However, when we came in, I was kind of getting pumped up saying this bird likes speed, and I came in a little bit hotter than normal. However, I went to high rate on the rudder, turned it around no problem, and the stance on this bird didn't, scrub the wingtips or anything. Not one of the fastest birds we've had on the channel. I'm gonna put the top speed in the bottom right-hand corner. It hit 101 miles per hour today. So not one of the fastest birds, however, plenty of speed. And if you can find one of these pre-owned or new old stock, definitely a bird you should probably consider if you want a sport jet on a budget-friendly price. So if you enjoyed the video today, go ahead and like the video. If you want to see future videos, subscribe to the channel while you're here. I appreciate y'all watching, and we'll see you on the next one.